Okay. Alright. We're gonna play for real now. I'm gonna leave it on radar too. And thank you, ma'am. We're gonna play for real.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
I have the Twin Snakes on the
We had
GameCube
classified
emulator.
intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Alrighty. George Washington Bridge. Good evening, Dark Eater. What's up, man? Hey, Dark Eater. I have the sound alerts down there. There's one that I think's in specific that I think you would like. It's called Best Play. Enjoy it. Right? Me too. I remember how happy I was when I saw this. Actually, you know what? I think I know what would fix that other problem. Why Rio? Because she was planning on moving to America anyway. The other Japanese superstars wasn't planning on moving to America. Is Bart in the house? He hasn't popped in yet. I think he says he gets off of work at 5. Yeah. You good? I'm glad you're well, man. You got the vaccine. I think I know what the problem is. One second. There we go. Aha! I'm not completely stupid. Damn, look how cool that looks, right? I mean, why is Snake so awesome looking? The thing is, as cool as Snake is, I've always been a Raiden guy. The problem that bothers me is Rose.
Boy,
She bothers me because she's always interrupting his mission, talking about, do you remember the day we met?
No, soon enough.
It's such a waste of time. I'm over with this. That someday I'll make Yuka even more stronger when I get older. What are you talking about? Damn, you saw that? He talks to Otacon while checking his pulse?
You read the Otacon.
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh, you think
I'm
he
at
wants
the
to be a
same
manager?
point.
Okay, that would
Everything
make a
going
lot
okay?
more sense.
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I
Damn,
didn't
this
plan
is
on relying on
Zangetsu.
this gadget anyway.
The private
That's
sector's
crazy.
not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
If I could give her a helping
I'm
hand.
happy as
Well,
long as no one
no,
gives me any
no
more
wrestling
unwanted
business
gifts.
would
You mean
ever
that thing with
allow
Naomi?
someone
And
who
I
just
can't say
wants
I
to be
miss
there
the
for one
chattering Manny.
superstar to
Mei
get
Ling's
in
not
it.
so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that
If you ever went to a wrestling school,
Diverting
the
toys
first
from
thing
the
that they would ask
SSCN
you
again?
is,
Give her a message from me.
why do you want to
Someone
do it?
will find out.
If your
sooner or
reason
later.
is because I
She's
want to
better
help
off
Yuka
assuming it's
Sakazaki,
sooner
they'll be
than
like,
quit
yeah,
while
get
she's
out.
safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
He said jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that
I'll let you
tanker
guys
and
finish
bring
that
back
joke.
photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method, we don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
I'm glad, Dark.
Try
This
to
is one of my
avoid
this is one
confrontation.
of my favorite games.
Our goal
Definitely
is
a
to
top
collect
10.
evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
What the M9?
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
Yeah,
Here's
Snake.
the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Hey, Venus.
They don't look
Well, you're not
armed.
necessarily
Hey,
late. This is
first
still the
to
very
Snake.
beginning of the game.
These are nice,
I
upstanding
just had
Marines,
a
not
couple of
terrorists.
problems when I was
Don't
trying
get
to
caught.
play
You're in
Metal Gear
stealth
Rising.
mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to
So
that,
I
a little
decided
beauty
to
sleep
switch
never
Metal
hurt
Gears.
anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so.
Pretty much, yeah.
Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational
That's
plans,
wishful
this ship
thinking,
should
though,
have
you're
discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Get him. Oh, Assassin's Creed style. Before Assassin's Creed was even a thing. Damn.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry.
Damn, and they just dump them in the water just like that.
Game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS-74U.
You know what's crazy? This was the first game I played on the PlayStation 2.
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Was it this one too? Oh no, not Substance. The first game we had on the PlayStation 1 was Metal Gear 1. Then the first game we had on the
Looks like the
PlayStation
tanker's
2 was
theirs
Metal Gear
now.
2. Then the first game we had on the PlayStation 3 was Metal Gear 4.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
This was your Christmas present? Oh man,
We need
that's
to get a
awesome.
fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save the progress?
I don't know. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, no negative this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
What is happening? I had to take the other way because for some reason, what's going on? So weird. That was so weird. Like, it just froze on me for a second.
Who's there?
I really feel like this was one of the first games we played and had finished for PlayStation 2.
Freeze.
Beat up those people? This is a sneaking mission, Venus.
Freeze. Move! Who's that?
What happened? What happened? What happened? It just skipped the scene. He's supposed to see Olga through the window.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Oh, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
That was Snake. Yeah. Alright, I'm about to beat up the Russian lady.
Shalashashka has landed.
Shalashashka.
I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
Of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Damn, look at her armpit.
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
No Shave November.
What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining.
Armpit.
Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Of the game.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Surprise. You respect
And people deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice either.
What is happening?
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything. All And all the crew. I have
All right,
no
lady.
one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Alright, let me stop goofing around. Why do I goof around so much when I play this game?
Whoever you are,
I
you're
always
not
do this.
stopping
I'm
us.
sorry. Oh, she shot me. Get shot. Bang. I really don't know why I play around with this game so much. I always do that. Seeing me crawling around and rolling back and forward and stuff, I always do that. Thank you, Venus. She need that spring metal degree. I hope she's wearing deodorant at least. Now take her radio and her gun and her boots. make her fall asleep outside in the rain barefoot. I hate these ciphers, man. Ciphers are the worst. She has those Francine socks.
Cypher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU
That's right.
colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines,
doubt about
then
it.
the Russians, now the Army?
about it. You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake,
No doubt about
there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own.
lied
Not
to
like
me.
usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know.
I'll get
After
right
I got
on
the
it.
tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
I don't know why I do that. It's doing its thing again. Like, it just presses what it wants sometimes. I don't know why. Actually, I don't have to go that way. I can just do this. Okay, so the plot is we have to fight Eggman, trick him into giving us the Chaos Emeralds, then blow up the Death Egg. Got you. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So weird at this game. Go, Snake! It is, Venus. Why does this happen? Like, it doesn't register my controller as, like, when I go through the door. See? Are you done?
Freeze. Huh?
You wanna see this guy? Watch this.
Don't kill me.
Dance, partner. Thanks. Snake, please stop.
Freeze.
Dance, partner. Thanks. So, if you collect all of them, if you collect all the dog tags, you get special items. Like, that's how you get the stealth, that's how you get the bandana, that's how you get the sunglasses. And for Raiden, you get to change his hair color. And the hair color has different stuff with it. No, dude. Get down. What was that just now?
Freeze.
I really don't know why I do the things I do in this game. Put that down.
We need to get these bastards now.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Come on, man. I had it. What do you...
Snake,
I know what
wait.
I'm doing.
Move. I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall.
I was
Infrared
disarming
sensors.
the bombs. I don't need you to
Right,
talk to
and they're
me. I know what
linked
I'm
to-
doing.
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly.
Xanax?
Plastic
Damn.
explosives.
So this is what they were talking
Xanax is a
about.
plastic
Looks like
explosive. Why they give it to
If
us
you
in the
trip the
drugstore? Then?
sensors,
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
that sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the
right.
control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't
That's
get in
right.
close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out.
That's right.
But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Joking.
Okay. Still gonna get me the Terry amiibo? You should get it for yourself, Venus. I know how much you like it. There's a lot of I didn't know about this game. Well, considering how much I played it, yeah, it doesn't surprise me to show you guys some stuff.
Scheduled briefing session with the commandant.
I really played this game a
You are ordered to continue
lot.
manning your posts until that time.
He's fine. I'm getting 3.
Freeze.
No, I didn't want to shoot him. Snake. Oh, man. Just playing this part reminds me how much I used to love it. It's crazy. I almost platinumed this game on the PlayStation 3 when they re-released it in the HD collection. So close.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control. Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already. All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence. Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
What if I don't want to? Yeah. She's right. We appreciate you, not what's in your pocket, Venus. Or the amiibo that reminds us of you. Alright. Okay. Ground Zero was okay. Peace Walker I never played.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Bang! Get shot. It took Snake 2 arms to spin that. He just spun it with one arm.
Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
I'm glad King of Fighters 13 is working. Yeah, it's the PlayStation 3 version, so I had to get the DLCs and install them manually, but it works. Everything
Snake,
is there.
Are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
I was
It's
playing
taking
it a
longer
little
than I
bit
expected.
earlier.
We've already
but
passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
I wanted to
They may
play
be planning to change course.
What?
Metal Gear
The
Rising.
exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these
Shot
guys.
Wario.
The weapons won't do me much
He
good
was a little
here.
too skinny to be
Can you
Wario.
see Metal
And a
Gear?
little too buff to be Waluigi.
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know.
Well, they sound like they're on drugs.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots.
No
Metal
doubt
Gear
about
from the
it.
front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
You gotta be joking.
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone
I'll
try
get
explaining
right on
away
it.
a clear shot of that.
All right,
There's actually one little thing.
just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
I'll get right on it.
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
I'll get right on it. Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
No doubt about it. Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little
He
app
got
I
a sore
wrote.
throat.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So
He's
all I have to
confused
do
how
is
a
push the
camera
action
works.
button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way.
You gotta be joking.
And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll stop you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with
Okay,
the
I'll
rest when
stop.
we get
I'm
there.
sorry.
Stay low.
It's really funny.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands of Metal Gears that... This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force would think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is...
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Dun dun dun. Metal dinosaurs.
Metal Gear.
If you reach this part fast enough, you get to all the Marines are in their boxers. I don't know why they did that.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air backgrounds. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Down. Up. Getting back to the topic at hand. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Damn, good speech, huh?
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater.
And this guy is so into his speech that he doesn't even realize that. Most of them are asleep.
Its onboard geographical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy. Takes them out with massive power. It is the ultimate weapon.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. And the next one is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Next up is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Okay, what am I seeing now? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Man, I like this game. I'm sorry, you guys. I really play around with this game too much. It gives you so much freedom that it kind of lets you do whatever you want.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer.
Yeah, it's definitely done.
End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Thank you, ma'am.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform
Thank you, Rebecca.
that I have no intention of selling
Enjoy the
Metal
rest of your
Gear.
night.
As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one! Gurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
You dog.
Sergey,
Venus, that's
looks
me.
like you're long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Listening to him go, I was
Show's
making him
over.
do that too. That's
If you
me.
wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
The old cowboy. Damn, all those sleeping guys. All the guys who were asleep, minding their own business, ignoring their speech. Now they all blew up.
Ocelot!
What's he gonna shoot at? I just wasted all of his bullets. Damn, Rock Howard?
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
This is so Rock Howard.
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's arm.
Alright, while these scenes play, I'll be right back.
Have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Okay, sorry. You guys are watching Living Metal Dino. Thanks. Thank you.
Otacon, we have a problem.
Snake! Snake!
remember saying to myself, I gotta fight that thing with my handgun.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
Big frog.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
President.
Snake!
Oh, yeah.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cliff facility went up inside.
The Big Shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite
Always
over
New
yet.
York.
It takes time.
Always.
But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the Big Shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the Big Shell under complete control.
The man of the hour is coming, right? Oh, yeah.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now for your top priorities to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chloride's being used to decontaminate
He does
the
this whole
seawater,
mission
go up
in
with
a
the oil,
swimsuit.
toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
All right.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you,
he's telling him.
Contact you.
You know what? I'm gonna say that from now on.
Beep. When you hear that noise,
if you want to call me on
the
your phone,
button.
push the select
receiver
button.
Directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Alright, so wait, what? No. No. Yay! I'm so glad he takes this helmet off later, man. That sight is the worst. Oh wait, let me check something. Hold on. There it is. Alright. I do have to come back here. Just shoot it. Nothing happens. I tried it. Where's my gun? I'm supposed to have an M9 here. Alright, let me go to the end. I know you get it here. Where's my gun? It was supposed to be on top of the thing. It's not under here. No, it's not. What happened to my gun? It's supposed to be an M9. Ten.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Yeah, the grip level. You're supposed to do like 300. But I don't feel like doing not even 100. If I felt like it, I would have to do 90 more pull-ups, and that's just boring.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not
nerd.
Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue.
I think
each area
the
has
max
at least
level
one.
is infinite grip.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before...
Conversation's over. There we go.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available.
Alright, I know how to use a map. I'm sorry. I knew she was coming. Rosemary's the worst part in this whole game.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find
Don't
somewhere
talk
to
to me.
hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter. Stay on the lookout.
What happened?
I'm under attack. Stay alert. Stay on the lookout.
I do feel like I should save Raiden's part for the next stream, though.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Yeah,
Sons of
the
Liberty?
man of the
The
hour.
name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
That part's not important. Trust me. Hey, should I make a bird poop in my face?
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
No doubt.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Bart, do that in real life. Flatten yourself against the wall and then press the punch button. Let me know what happens.
Who is that? It's the enemy.
Those things are the worst.
Raiden, watch
You're supposed to
your back.
press the
That's a
button, not
cipher,
actually
a
punch
type
the
of
wall,
UAV.
Bart.
If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff.
Sounds like
You
a
can
drug.
also-
There we go. I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter. This part's not important either, guys.
Raiden, watch out.
It just tells me how to hang.
Who's that?
See, that's what happens.
Enemy sight.
Communications with the AB connecting bridge have ceased.
One second. Alright, sorry. 1 second. Alright, I'm sorry guys. My dad wanted to show me a video of my great uncle wrestling.
Alpha, respond!
Thank you. Hey, buddy.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Phil Lamar. That's crazy, because that's the dude that does Green Lantern. And Kotal Khan. And lots of others.
Get down!
Phil Lamar. Okay, think about this. Vamp is Kotal Khan. That's so weird.
Where is he?
I don't know, Snake. You tell me. Where is he?
Strange smell.
I peed my pants.
You smell like... Are you? It has to be.
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Yeah, Queen?
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
Both, Dark Eater.
Where are you?
In the Central Unit.
In Mortal Kombat 10 and 11.
Be right there.
Ballroom champion.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Iroquois Pliskin.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Huh?
That's
Where were you before
Iroquois
Foxhound? Delta Force?
Pliskin, aka Solid Snake, Venus.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21. That's about tactical IT deployment, right?
Wait, who are you talking about? The blonde guy or
Any field experience?
Snake?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
You know what's funny is
Like
that
what?
his name comes
Sneaking
from
Mission 60.
Snake Plissken.
Weapons 80.
I forgot what movie that was.
Advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's
far
Snake.
more
Who's the
effective
other
than live
guy?
exercises.
You don't
Which
get injured
one?
in VR, do you?
There's two
Every
guys
year, a
that
few
like that
soldiers
are on the
die in
screen
field
talking to each other.
exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Which one? Left or right?
So you're saying that VR training is some
That's
kind of mind
Raiden.
control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
That's Raiden. Raiden's a
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
What's up? Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp.
Vamp.
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead
He's a
Cell?
vampire.
Him?
His name
A
is Vamp.
special forces unit
Nice to
created
meet
by
you.
ex-president George Sears. The name was originally intended
These
to reflect
scenes
its
are so
anti-terrorist
long,
functions.
dude. It feels
The
like I
unit would
barely
launch
played as
unannounced
Raiden.
assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Except for the plot where
and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
Raiden's a bit of a dunce, huh?
I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Good on you.
May come in handy. Take this too.
Excuse me.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
No.
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Billie Jean.
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Jack.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Bomb.
Jack, it's me.
I don't care.
Jack?
No, I don't care what tomorrow is. I know what it is. Alright guys, I'm gonna get ready to end the stream. After this cutscene, I'm gonna save state it and then end the stream. I've already been streaming for 2 hours. 2 hours for me is a long time on streams. Thank you, Eve. Fortune with a railgun. One more hour.
What the hell is that?
Fortune is so cool.
Come,
you're welcome.
Put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Excuse me.
Queen.
Was this going on YouTube? I could put it on YouTube. I'll just edit it. Cut out the beginning of me screwing up on
Don't let them take the president!
Metal Gear Rising. But I can do that for you if you want.
Ready grenades! A dud!
You get all those dudes there. All those soldiers. And she's just like, eh.
Today is
Amuse
another
me.
bad day.
The gun! That's the best part about her.
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Boom! One shot. Blew up the whole bridge. Play of the game. You can use your channel points for play of the game if you wanted it.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
And she got the sweet jazz playing in the background. Just give me the gun, dude. You can keep everything else. Oh, and that thing that makes the bullets miss you. Hand it over.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
He said they're Harrier.
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Not a chance. Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Exactly.
Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I apologize for earlier. I really wanted to play Metal Gear Rising. But it's nice that you guys are enjoying Metal Gear. So, I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't know what the next game is gonna be. I've really been indecisive on what to stream lately. So, if it might be like Sackboy, it might be Remnant, it might be more of this. I don't really know. I just hope that you guys have fun, and